compatibility rules service is a highly advanced component of the CloudSense solution that boosts sales performance and saves time by ensuring that all items in a given solution work together by applying compatibility rules consistently throughout the end-to-end sales journey. Designed as a low-code system, CRS is easy to use and delivers significant business benefits. Save time by removing the need to repeatedly build product rules for each channel. Reduce time to market by eliminating reliance on JavaScript and Apex. Streamline the sales process by cutting the need for extensive manual verification on complex orders. Boost customer satisfaction with higher order accuracy and delivery speed by eliminating reworks. For businesses with complex and ever-changing product sets, the compatibility rules service gets rid of one of the main sources of errors, delays, and customer dissatisfaction. So let's take a look at CRS in action using a mobility example to illustrate how business benefits can be realized when designing rules, synchronizing cart and order data, and verifying shopping carts. We will demonstrate how to build compatibility rules to reduce time to market and how compatibility rule checks during order capture improve order accuracy and streamline the sales process. But first, let's take a look at the compatibility rule structure. The CRS requires three components, shown here: the for where component, the expect component, and the remedial actions component. The for where component concerns the conditions that need to be met before a compatibility rule can be evaluated, e.g. if a particular product type is in the cart. The expect component concerns the conditions necessary for the contents of a cart to be compliant with the rule, e.g. if a group plan is in the cart, expect a number of user subscriptions to match the number of users in the plan. The remedial actions component suggests the actions required to bring a cart into compliance with the rules. So let's take a look at a real example. We will be considering a compatibility rule for a mobility solution that contains group plans and user subscription components, and a rule which states that the quantity of user subscriptions must match the number of group plans. For example, if a medium group plan, 50, is selected, then a compatibility issue should be flagged until the shopping cart also contains 50 user subscriptions. This rule can be restated in a more structured way by saying, for group plans, expect the total related user subscriptions to be greater than or equal to the users per plan, and less than or equal to the users per plan. Although this sounds redundant, we state the rule in both ways so that the remedial actions can correctly suggest a precise alteration, up or down, that we need to make to comply with the rule. If we take a look at our rule in Compatibility Rules Designer, we can see that we're looking for group plans which are variants of the group plan master commercial product. When we have a group plan, we expect to find associated user subscriptions. If they are there, our first expectation is that the quantity of users is at least equal to the number of users in the group plan. And a second expectation is that the number of users is at most equal to the number of users in the group plan. If the first condition fails, the user is asked to add user subscriptions to the cart or change the quantity of subscriptions. If the second condition fails, the user is asked to remove user subscriptions from the cart or change the quantity of subscriptions. So let's see this rule in action. We start by adding a mobility solution to the cart and add a mobile device management plan. And if we now pick our small group plan, which has 5 users per plan, we see that this action has triggered a compatibility issue. We can look at the problematic products in our basket, and by clicking on the rule that has failed, we can review the corrective actions. In this case, we have to add a user subscription to the cart or remove the item that has triggered the compatibility issue in the first place. For this demonstration, we're going to add the user subscription. But you can see that we still have that compatibility issue, because we still need to update the quantity to 5 and create the direct relationship to the group plan. With the compatibility issue resolved, you can see how easy it is to build rules and for users to resolve issues during the order capture process. Thank you very much.